Well, hello YouTube. Here we are with a little bit of a unboxing video. Well, in front of us here we have ourselves a Fitbit Charge HR. This one here is black in color. What makes this one unique to the little brother, if you want to say, the Fitbit Charge, is the fact of the HR, which is heart rate monitoring. There's a few things about this band. They're a little more appealing over the just regular Charge. So of course, let's tear on into her and, well, have ourselves a look. Now, I always love how they make the packaging in such a way that, you know, sometimes they're hard to get into. They're very store display appealing, and there's a lot of dead airspace in the bottom section here. They could quite easily put the instruction book, the wireless dongle, and the charging cable all in this one little, package and make it about half the size, but they make a rather appealing shelf display and basically make it twice the size. So of course, breaking under sometimes is a science, and sometimes you just look for the little tab, give her a cut open, and then well, they pop right open. Makes you wonder who designed some of these packages. They seem to be able to fit a lot of stuff into a box, and when you go to take it back to the store, sometimes you can't get the same items in. So pretty much once you got the bottom cut open, kind of give it a shake and it pops right out. The top cover, you're left with the display itself. So pretty much you just repeat the process here, taking the watch or tracker out of the plastic holder. The back flips on open, pretty much exposing the hollow areas. And right in here is your instruction book, things like that, your little wireless, your little charging cable, and your wireless dongle itself. Now this one here is the Fitbit Charge. Of course, not the Charge HR, but the Charge. And as you see down here, you have the charging port. Now this is the cable for the Charge HR, and as you see the port, and the cable are different. So if you have, do not, lose this here cable, because it won't interchange between the old, wristband. Now, as I mentioned there earlier, one of the things that about the Charge HR that I liked over the Charge is the fact that it has a watch style, wristband to it. With the the clasp and all that. I found with the regular Charge that during activities where you're doing a lot of stuff with your hands, if you were hammering nails or running or whatever, sometimes the band itself would actually come loose and fall off your wrist, which would suck to lose an expensive item like this. The construction quality feels about the same. It's made from about the same material as the Charge was. The only real difference is the heart rate sensor right here that presses up against your skin, and for somehow it's able to sense what your heart rate is. So let's get rid of the clutter here on the desktop, and then we'll proceed a little further in. So of course, to set up your Fitbit, go to the www.fitbit.com/setup, and it'll take you through the steps from there. I believe if you are upgrading your Fitbit device from a previous model to one up or so on your already set up Fitbit account, you can change your Fitbit device without having to re-enter all your information, emails, and all that already in. This other book here is your safety instructions, limited warranty, all that good stuff. You know, I suggest reading it, you know, familiarizing yourself with it, because there's always loopholes and things. It says here that it may cause skin irritation. There was a previous model of Fitbit that was actually recalled because of skin irritation problems. They say to minimize the skin irritation, you know, redness, swelling, stuff like that, please discontinue use or wear this product clipped over a piece of clothing. Now, I'm not 100% sure how a piece of clothing might affect the heart rate sensor, but I guess it's better than not wearing it. Clean and dry your Fitbit product regularly in areas with contact to the skin. Use a clean, damp cloth. Do not wash product under the faucet, so it's water resistant but not waterproof. Wear your Fitbit product loosely enough to allow air circulation. Of course, review the sizing guide at fitbit.com for more information. Use skincare products sparingly in the areas covered with, you know, the product, or the band, of course. That's what product means. Basically, take it off from time to time, clean it, allow your skin to be uncovered. You know, do not wear a damaged Fitbit, whether it's cracked or something. Do not disassemble to look inside your Fitbit. Make sure you dispose of it properly. You know, don't just throw it in the fire or the garbage when you're done with it. It should be recycled, because it is electronics. Do not use your Fitbit in a sauna or steam room, obvious for moisture reasons. Pretty much without boring you of all the do's and don'ts and stuff like that, you know, that's what's basically in this here book. So pretty much to put the device on, it just goes on like any other watch band or so. Line up the tabs and pull her, you know, not super tight. At the same time, you don't want her too loose. Again, if this is like the Charge is, this band will stretch over time and you can tighten it up even more. Now, of course, one thing, like I said, I like over the regular Charge is the clasp, and this has that little keeper in it. The keeper itself has a little tab in there that actually locks in to the little rectangle indents on the band itself, so it locks in. So of course it's just a little more secure as well. So of course some of the features of this here device are pure pulse continuous heart rate monitor, automatic 24/7 wrist-based heart rate monitor, continuous workout heart rate and better calorie tracking, track activity and workouts like steps, calories burned, distance, active minute, floors climbed, and of course time of you know, exercise session. Monitor your sleep, you know, hours slept, time awakened, sleep quality, and it has what I like, the silent vibrating alarm. Now I didn't understand the alarm. I wasn't really a big fan of the alarm in the beginning, because I thought, well, how would a silent alarm wake you up? Well, it vibrates, and it actually does, for me anyway, wake me up out of a sleep. Just must be the vibration somehow, you know, does it. Displays run stats and caller ID, so you can hook it up with your smartphone, so when someone calls you, then you can see the number. Now, it does not say anything about text messages and things like that, so that's a little bit of a downside, but at the same time, there are other devices out there that do the whole text message thing. Pretty much on your band here, you can see your run time, your pace, distance, stats, all that good stuff, and of course the call notifications. Now, if you're set up at fitbit.com, you'll end up with a dashboard kind of like that, and you can see your stats a little more clearly. So of course this has been an unboxing, a little bit of a first look at a black Fitbit Charge HR. If you're wondering how to set one up from scratch, check out my video that I did from last season. It was a complete ground up setup, so taking it all from there. And as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's World. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.